Hello everyone, I'm Brandon Marcello. This is Joel A. Erickson. It is an open date already. The season just started, but Auburn is going to take a week off. They're really just going to practice. They're only getting Monday, Friday, and Saturday off. They're working to make some corrections. Joel, 2 games in the season. They're scoring 40-plus points a game. The offense is rolling. What are some of your general impressions so far?
Da'Keil Williams really sticks out. He's a guy who's just open a lot. Been impressed. I've been more impressed with Cameron Payne than I was expecting to. I'll just be honest about that. He's had a couple of runs where he's had some shake. He's finished it well. Stuff he didn't really show. He's been more decisive than he was last year. That's the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball, you wonder about those edge guys, where the pressure is going to come from. But really impressed with Casanova McKenzie in particular.
Yeah.
So far, 16 tackles. Just seems like he's playing very physically. He adds something to the run defense. And then Jermaine Whitehead.
Yeah.
Has been great.
Yeah, he's been excellent. And as Ellis Johnson mentioned Sunday, he's been great in run support. He keeps popping up. Every time someone's going to the sideline or something, he seems to always be there and he's wrapping up. I've been impressed just with the defense overall and open field tackling. Like, you're not seeing a lot of missed tackles. You might see some miscommunication, maybe some missed assignments, but when players get there, they're making a tackle. Last season, especially at linebacker, we saw way too many missed tackles near the line of scrimmage, and it was up to someone to come up and help them. That hasn't necessarily been the case this season. Now, there have been, as we've said, there's been some big plays. They're still giving those things up. They gave up 4 pass plays of 20 yards or longer against San Jose State, but they seem to be a little bit more comfortable in the system defensively under Ellis Johnson.
Yeah, yeah. Offensively, you know, you're looking at it. It's what we expected.
Yeah.
Largely. You try not to judge off of just one game. Nick looked off.
Yeah.
But the flip side of Nick looking off yesterday is, I was thinking about this. You go back to that first game, and there were 2 plays that he looked off and went to his check down, or one was a check down, one was that big pass to Melvin Ray, and then the pass to Sammy Coates was dead on.
Yeah.
So you kind of want to see more. 2 games in, it's really hard to evaluate some of this stuff.
This is just from naked eye, so I haven't watched film really. I just watched some highlights, but it seemed to me like everything he was doing right with his footwork in game 1, he just kind of relied on his athleticism and just thought he could get the ball in there at times against San Jose State. Can't do that, but here's the thing. What you're going to have with Nick Marshall by the week after this against Kansas State and after that is he's going to be a guy somewhere in between those 2 performances. He's going to be accurate at times. Other times he's not going to be. That's what you get with Nick Marshall. You're going to get big plays. You're going to get a couple of mistakes.
You stick with the reason you like that guy is because of what he's done for you in the past. He's a guy. 4 fourth quarter comebacks is not something to be taken lightly. He plays really well in pressure moments. If you think back to last year, some of his more iffy performances were in games kind of like the one we played in, that Auburn played in on Saturday. Games that aren't as amped up. He seems to kind of rise to the occasion. So it's just thinking about that today, kind of what stuck out. Or we might be getting close on what our time should be on this video, so we'll wrap it up. That's kind of our general impression so far. 2 games, really hard to tell.
Right.
A little bit interesting though, just because we've seen them play an SEC team instead of just 2 teams that really can't put up a fight.
Yep. Much more coverage throughout the week. This open date at AL.com.